Hello and welcome to GameChat, the podcast where we invite members of the gaming community and industry to join us to play some of their favourite multiplayer games whilst telling us about themselves and why they enjoy these games so much. Joining me today for this video is my bro and editor-in-chief of Mike Tendo 64. It is Jack Tendo 92 or Jack M64.
Or Sonic Jack, depending on whatever alias I decide to go by that week.
That is true. So today on Game and Chat, we are doing a Game Chat exclusive. We're going to be talking all about Nintendo Switch 2's Game Chat, which we've got going right now. So obviously Jack and I are playing Mario Kart World. I am here as Waluigi, and we've got a number of features going on at the moment. So if I hit the C button on the Joy-Con, I can bring up a menu. I've got the microphone, I've got camera, share game screen. So I can share my game screen, or I can't, or turn it off, or if I don't want him to see my game screen, and I just go to mine, and then you just see me in full there. Hello. Jack's opted to not use a camera for this time. He likes to remain anonymous. It's fine. He doesn't want people to know where he lives. So you can see my face. You can see his screen in the bottom right hand corner there. And one of the beauties of this is there's so many features and settings and things. So display, you got your standard, you got your expand main screen, and then the full screen as well. You can adjust your audio, camera as well. You have 3 different camera options. So you've got full camera view, focused view, so that will take out all the background behind me, and then there's also face only view. Hello there, which doesn't seem to work that well 100% of the time. It seems a bit off sometimes. I don't know if it's because I've got too much going on behind me, or the camera's just not picking up on my face very well. But anyway, we're going to go with a full camera. That just looks the best. And then you can alter the zoom as well, so you can get really close. Oh my god, that's a face. Let's go back a little bit more. Yeah, okay. So you can see a bit more of my room and everything behind me. Share your game screen. You can also share the home menu screen as well, so people can see what games you've got. And then this is probably the biggest feature of them all, is display speech as text, convert text to speech, and then you've got different settings as well, so you can choose the language that you'd like the speech to be in, and voice types as well. All these little settings, and that's great. And now I've currently got the speech to text on at the moment on my screen, which you can see. So it looks like this huge great big wad of subtitles there. And it does pick up on pretty much everything, especially words
including naughty swear words, so we'll be doing our best to absolutely avoid them, because as we found out during testing, if you even mumble it underneath your breath, the microphones on the Nintendo Switch 2 is good enough to pick it up.
It is gonna pick it up, and you're like, oh, and then it's like you'll go somewhere else.
Playing Fast Fusion.
Yes. Yes, and then you go somewhere and you'll say something completely innocent, and then it won't pick it up as well. Like, for example, the character Birdo. It comes up there and it goes B-U-R-D-O.
Or even just the series, the Zelda series. Because when we were doing it earlier on, it came up as Zelda, then it came up as Zolda, before finally coming up as The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. So here we are. We're playing Mario Kart World just to show off some of the functionality and features. One such feature which I do like is that you can see Jack's screen at the bottom here at the moment. But if I wanted to, I can actually just go onto his screen and expand it, and now I can see it in full. Now the resolution does drop somewhat. It's not as good as the resolution on my screen. The difference is because I've got my camera on, he can actually see me appear on his screen with my camera icon. So if I try and find, if he comes over to me, supercharge. I've got to get that now.
Costume.
I've got to get that myself now.
There's a little thermometer gauge on the between the top
there
spikes
is,
there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which Bowser's this one?
Biker costume.
Biker Bowser.
I'm just messing about unlocking costumes for my characters.
I know. I mean, if you come over to me, just so people can see like my little icon that comes up over the top of my head because I've got the camera on, and then you can go on doing whatever it is that makes you feel happy.
Quote Peter Griffin, "Yay, you let me be myself."
I think I'm up
I'm trying
with
to
it.
find you on the map, to be fair. I can't even.
If you go up to your left, I should be up there.
Because you was down here and now you've moved.
I've not moved anywhere because I've been looking at your screen. There, see, to the left. There, you got... And he's gone again.
I'm coming back.
This isn't Zelda. You don't have to break the pots.
I have to do
There you go.
quest,
See, look,
okay?
now you can see my little icon has come up on his screen as well. So that indicates that, you know, I've got my camera on and you can see me. So hello. Now, I'm going to turn that back off. Go back to my screen. If I can... Oh, I just got to press B. Duh. But this is, you know, one of the beauties of it. Now, you know, we're playing the same game at the moment. We're both in the same lobby. But even if I wanted to, I could go into a completely different game and play a completely different game at the same time as you. And we can swap between the screens. So, you know, if you wanted to look at what I was doing at that current, you know, point in time. So, like, I was playing Mario Kart with you. I said, do you know what? I'm finished. I'm going to put on Hitman. Actually, I won't put on Hitman. I'll go back to a Nintendo GameCube here.
Are you trying to rage quit on me already?
I've rage quitted on you, yeah. It's like, yeah, he's not paying attention to me. Rage.
I mean, that gives me no other option, but yeah, I need to quit. I need to do my bit of rage quitting, because as Michael says, you can just change the game. So then I do that, you can't see what I'm doing, and then I'm going to pop over here. What game am I booting on? Any guesses?
Welcome to.
Yeah.
Got it in one. Oh, that looks pretty good. And if I wanted to, I can then go back over to your screen, say, oh, that looks pretty cool. What is he playing? So let's have a look at it. So there we go. We've got the Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Now you see, this game doesn't look too bad on my screen from, you know, streaming it from yours. But then if you start to play Fast Fusion, it's going to look kind of rough.
I mean, obviously, you can see it's looking a bit jagged.
Yeah.
Because like where I can see my screen and I can look down to yours, it's nowhere near as jittery.
No.
Let's put it this way. Oh, watch. I want to go sliding. Watch. I believe I can fly. I believe I can figure skate.
I hope you're not ice skating on top of the Nintendo Switch 2 screen.
Of course I am.
You're going to scratch it all up. I hope you put a protector on it.
No. Thankfully, the screen protector's on, actually.
Okay.
You know, the screen protector's put on. And I fell over.
And he fell over. Oh, I fell over. Oh, I fell
That's
over
an
again.
insurance claim.
Woo! He did fall over again. But this is it. I mean, you know, this is going to be very, very, you know, beneficial to us with our Game and Chat podcast, because, you know, we can have guests come on and it doesn't have to be the same game that we're playing at the same time. They can be playing a completely different game to me, and I can actually see, you know, the game that they're playing and why they enjoy it, and they can talk to me through the game that they're playing. And it's just going to make things easier, I think, because now one of the things that we do with our Game and Chat is that we did usually record the audio through Discord, and then we had to use a bot called CraigBot to record the audio. Whereas this time around, I only have to record my audio going into my capture card, but everything that comes from the other side comes straight to me, and it records absolutely fine. And that means it's easier for guests as well, because the only thing that they have to do is just boot up their Switch console and accept a game and chat invitation, or game chat invitation rather. And before you start coming after us, Nintendo, before you start coming after us, we've been doing game and chat since around about July 2024, so we didn't even know of game chat by then. So put your Nintendo Ninja lawyers away, okay?
No, we totally did. We were leaking it all along. We were not being subtle with it. I just like the fact that, because we didn't get this Nintendo Switch, so we didn't get it as a review or anything like that. So this is just a game that I genuinely picked up because, you know what, I am interested in games like this. I liked Game Maker Garage on Nintendo Switch, and I was very interested in picking this up to learn more about this console particularly. But I just like the fact I've paid $7.99 for this game, and although there's still more for me to do, more tech demos and all that, but I just like going round and round on the Switch screen, to be fair. It's very therapeutic.
Now, I know in the speech to text they came up saying Game Maker Garage. It's actually Game Builder Garage. Game Maker is another hardware
Yes.
for developing games. Oh, on the back of the console there is a stand. You can use it to prop up the console. I must admit that's probably the one thing I don't quite like about the Switch 2 is the look of that stand. I do quite like the one on the OLED, to be fair.
Especially compared to like the stand on the OLED, which was nice, big and sturdy, and still.
I mean, I get it. It's like, oh, look how sleek and sexy this is. Not, look how huge this is. Oh. But anyway.
But, as we can see here, the reason why the stand has been done is so it can make the battery bigger and the fan and add in the new antenna.
Ooh.
See, and this is why I got this game, because there's so many little tidbits about the console. Like, and the way they explain all the changes, it's fascinating stuff, and people that want to know more. I'm no tech whiz myself. I'm not prepared to lay down my Switch, get out the old screwdriver and take it apart to see how it works.
Ooh.
But a game like this, where, I can actually just read about it, see the inside of the console myself, I mean, go map, just warp quickly, I can see the inside of this. So it's like,
wow.
What's going on inside? Here we have the new massive battery. You got the game card slot, which is like over here to the left. I could skip to it, but I want to walk.
Got a fan there as well.
But so unless there's anything else you need to talk about Game Chat, what else are you missing?
And there you basically have it. So, this was Game Chat in a nutshell, basically. So thank you very much, Jack, for joining me. As you can see, you can have about 4 people using the video camera to, join in a Game Chat session. But you can have up to 12 people without microphones as well. So, if you're playing Mario Kart World and, there's a big group of you wanting to get together, up to 12 of you can join in the same room and, just have a merry, merry time. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you'd like to know more about us, myself and Jack, well, we run the website MikeTender64.com, where we post our news, reviews, personal views, interviews, giveaways, and so much more. We're also on Twitter, Blue Sky, Facebook, and obviously, on YouTube with our YouTube channel. So please feel free to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see more of our content. So thank you very much, and until next time, keep on gaming.